answer to question by Mr. Sami whether there has been any legal challenge to the various demolition of places of worship and to the poor condition of schools in Malaysia and the various other, I think I can connect it to the various other points that Mr. Ganesan raised in his talk. Yes, there have been legal challenges, especially to the death in police custody. There have been a string of cases filed in the High Court challenging the Malaysian police for executing the unofficial shoot to kill policy. And that we had wanted a declaration that the unofficial policy of the Royal Malaysian Police is in contravention of Article 5 of the Federal Constitution. I think Udaykumar, who is the leading lawyer who has filed those cases himself, has got easily about 15 cases pending in the High Court, and it has been pending forever. The matters are not taken up, it doesn't come to court for hearing. Okay? Now, with regards to temple demolition, as Mr. Ganesan said, we believe there are about 20,000 temples demolished over a period of 50 years since independence. Now, we can't be, and it's happening on a daily or on a monthly basis. And we can't be filing in cases, for each and every temple. So what we did was in 2006, we wanted to set a precedent. So we took a 150-year-old temple in Seremban, where I live, and I had filed the matter in the High Court and sought an urgent, injunction, temporary interim injunction. Yet, even to get an interim injunction from the court was impossible because the court never heard the matter. Every time it comes for hearing, they keep postponing it, and till today it is still pending in the High Court. Okay. Now, having said that, can I just, as I have very limited time, can I just conclude by saying that Malaysia, the Malaysian Indians, the Sabahans and the Sarawakians, I feel that we actually have been cheated by this country known as Malaysia. I don't intend, just because I live in exile, I don't intend to tarnish the country in any way, but I think in 1957, when we were granted independence, our forefathers, the Indians in Malaysia, thought that they would have equal opportunity in the country because by virtue of Article 8 of the Federal Constitution, which provides equality for all citizens. So based on that one particular article, they were willing to tolerate on Article 153, which gave special privileges to the Malay Muslims. Now, unfortunately, Article 153 has overridden Article 8 of the Federal Constitution, and the government of Malaysia have violated the rights of the Malaysian Indians in particular and have oppressed, marginalized and suppressed them. With regards to Sabah and Sarawak, in 1963 when they entered into the Malaysia Agreement, they thought they would get security from the new Federation of Malaysia, and they thought that they will have autonomy for both Sabah and Sarawak. Instead, they have, not only they, I think we, from 1957 and they from 1963, have instead been re-colonialized by the Peninsular majority Malay government. So, to cut a long story short, our rights are violated on a daily basis, and in the name of Malay special privileges, in the name of new economic policy, they have used the country's wealth to particularly enrich a certain elite group, namely the Malays within the UMNO. And I will give you one example. In the ninth economic plan, in the midterm review in 2009, the government allocated 206 billion for programs to enrich the poor. Now we talk about poor that also includes Indians, the Sabahans and the Sarawakians. But when we question the government, how much of these 206 billion went to the poor Indians, Sabahans and Sarawakians, they will not have any answers. But we know these funds are channeled to a particular race. Thank you.
Thank you.